Okay, here we are back on the work table here. We've got piece number 1 finished up. Well, maybe not finished, right? But it's been rough cut. Piece number 3's been rough cut. And now we need to mark this notch right here on piece number 2. Well, piece number 2, it says 3/8 of an inch right here. So that's how wide that direction our cut needs to be. This one was 1/2 of an inch. 1/2 of an inch is the same as the thickness of one of these pieces, right? So what is, and that's how I already showed you, that's how these pieces fit together. The thickness, 1/2 an inch, fits into this 1/2 an inch opening, so perfect. So where is 3/8? Where's 3/8 showing up? What is gonna fit right in there on piece number 2? Think about it for a second. Where do you see 3/8? You won't see 3/8 written anywhere else on here. But here's what you will see. The distance from here to here is 1/2 an inch, from here to here is 1/2 an inch, from here to here is 1/2 an inch, right? And that's true for all these pieces. So here is 1/2 an inch, from here to here is 1/2 an inch, from here to here is 1/2 an inch. How many eighths are in 1/2 an inch? 4/8. And here is this backside notch right here that is 1/8. So 1/8 is being taken out of this area right here, which is 4/8. That will leave us with 3/8. So from here to here is the measurement 3/8. It's not written in there, and it doesn't necessarily have to be, but you could, if you wanted to, write 3/8 back there. And that's from this line to this line. It's 3/8 of an inch. And so you'll see that those two things correspond, this 3/8 opening and this 3/8 inch piece of thickness of wood right there. So what we need to do is take this over here, kind of like that, and mark the wood right here, because this is kind of how these pieces are going to fit together. It's actually going to be like this. Okay. Make sure y'all see that okay, right? Yeah, it's going to be like this. Cool. All right. So that will fit nicely like this, and we just need to have an opening in piece number 2 so that this remaining bit of wood will slip through there. Okay, so how can we mark that correctly? We can hold it where we want it. Tell you what, this is what I found to be the easiest way. Okay, here we go. Put piece number 3 down on the table. Then take piece number 2 and set it up over piece number 3 like this. Our marking, our little notch that we're trying to mark, is right under here. We just have to make sure that it's going to be centered this direction, and then we can transfer the edge of the wood right here and the edge of the wood right there, and the distance between them will be perfect. We just have to find the center. So you're going to need a ruler to find the center. Let's see here. 1.5 inches is the distance from here to here. 1/2 of that distance is 3/4 of an inch. So I just put a little mark there at 3/4 of an inch. And then I want to take that line, or take that mark rather, and kind of make a guideline there all the way to the edge. So this line right here is showing me the middle of my soon-to-be opened space, right? Showing me the middle of this. And what I want to do is match that middle right in the middle of this piece of wood. So then I have these 2 lines that will match up. So what I'm going to do is take my amount of wood that I have here, and I'm going to split the difference between 1 and 1/2 an inch, just eyeballing it, because I know that this line right here is 1/4 of an inch. And that line is midway between a whole and a half, okay? So that's a good midway point right there. Now you can take this piece and match them up just like that, where those 2 marks will just come together. So I'm going to put that down on the table because I need both my hands. I'm going to hold that together, and I'm going to put a little line here and a little line there. And those 2 lines are showing me where the edge, this edge, and this edge are going to interact with that piece. Okay? Then take those 2 little lines using a square of some kind, and pull them back to the rest of the notch that you know you're going to cut out. Okay? So that is the way to sort of custom fit these pieces together. Now that's piece number 2 marked out. We're going to go cut it.